What?
If we're going to argue logically, the argument got to hold up on both sides. All the killing in our community ain't coming from white people. Come on, say amen if you can. We are killing one another. Our old people are scared to get out at night in their own community. They're not scared of white people. They're scared of young black boys on the street. Amen.
Yo, this is why the world and gonna keep having these problems, especially the black community. You know why? Because we always point fingers at the victims, bro. You think these kids just run around shooting each other just because they want to? Huh? We point fingers at the victims, but we never point fingers at the record companies, right? The record companies that's putting millions and millions of dollars behind this satanic ass music, right? Paying these kids to talk about killing each other. And the reason why whites ain't doing it to each other, which white folks are killing each other, all races are killing each other, but guess who's on the fucking, who's displayed the most? It's blacks. That's for a reason, bro. What do you think gonna happen? You don't see white rappers walking around talking about killing, oh, I'm gonna kill this cracker, I'm gonna do this to that, I'm gonna do that. But you hear us saying it. I too was a victim of this shit until I had to realize what it was doing to us, bro. What do you think gonna happen? If you young, 15, you look on social media, everything and everybody you see, they talking about shooting and killing, they walk around with switches, they smoking weed, they talking about having sex with girls, they got money, this and that. What you think gonna happen? These people got more influence on our children than we do, bro. But we wanna blame them for running around and shooting and doing all this. No, bro. We got it all fucked up in backwards, bro. Everything these people do, they're gonna make sure we stay on the bottom of the totem pole, and we can't figure that out. That's crazy to me. Not just with white people, black people, green people, brown people. No one holds the people at the very, very top accountable for what they do to us on the bottom. There's no more middle class, my boy. It's just top against bottom, bro. This is why children run around doing this shit. This is why people run around on drugs and shit, because they're going to make sure that if you can't pay your bills, or if you can't do this, you can't do that, there's some things out here that can help you numb the pain. Why do you think New York, not no dissing, no New York, but why you think New York is the #1 city for homelessness? California, huh? Why? You think it's because that's how God wanted it to be? We need to start holding those accountable or fucking accountable, bro. We don't print money, they do. Our forefathers wrote the fucking, not our forefathers, I hate even saying some dumb shit like that, but them motherfuckers wrote the Constitution to benefit them. I told you, bro, it's people dead making more money than people that's alive. What kind of shit is that? There's so many reasons I can appoint to say this is why we're going to continue having problems, because most people don't even know we have a problem. Secondly, most people don't even know who is causing the problem. That's why I say you can't put people in a war that they don't even know it's a war. Like this guy, and I'm no disrespect to the preacher, but he literally saying these kids are killing each other. Why do you think they're killing each other? Because they stupid, they dumb? No, they just being programmed. A program. A computer is, I say this shit all the time. If you buy a computer from the store with no programs in it, it can't process nothing. But when you start adding killing, shooting, and this what this looks like, and this is what you got to do to look like this is how everybody else do. Once you start adding these programs in these kids' mind, what do you think they're gonna do? Ain't nobody else doing nothing differently. I guarantee you, if the music they are pushing on black folks, if they did that shit to white folks, you'll see more white kids running around doing the same thing black kids are doing, because they would be programmed to do that. I don't understand how some of the most greatest minds can't comprehend that concept. These children are victims, man. Victims, man.
No. All the killing that's going on ain't going on in River Oaks. It's going on in South Union, in Third Ward, on Cullen and Martin Luther King. Every street that's named after Martin Luther King across America is riddled with crime and death in the name of a man who stood for nonviolence.
What he must understand is these same people that's got our children doing what he's talking about they're doing, shooting and killing each other. These are the same people that killed Martin Luther King. They ain't give a damn about him neither. They put every street of his in the hood. This is where all the crimes at. This is all the drugs at. And remember, we did not create drugs. Who created it? We don't want to point the finger at them. Who put us in these fucked up situations and environments, right? Because they know it's a money thing and it's a numbers game. Them people know damn well you ain't got no credit because they gonna make sure you ain't got none. These people know the jobs that you go work for don't pay a damn. So you're gonna continue to pay bills every 30 days, right? Robbing Peter staying in hell with Paul, knowing you got no education. They came up with all this shit and they're regulating it and making sure that you stay in the position that you're in, but we still want to continue to blame the victims that's right next door to you, that's in the same situation that you're in. Churches bring in millions, if not billions a year. Ain't nothing changed. Nothing. When we could take that money and allocate it and build our own schools, build our own businesses. But we playing the white man's game. And not just black people playing the white man's game. White people playing the white man's game. This is what real people understand. This shit ain't got nothing to do with color. We're all playing this game, bro. And it's unfolding right in front of us. So for him to say a man like Martin Luther King who stood for what he stood for, it doesn't matter. You're still playing under another man's game. You're seeing the world through another man's ideologies, bro. We damn near can't even consider ourselves men. Why? Because we live by what another man tell us to do. Think about that. You did not create money. You did not create banks. You did not create the credit system, the lottery. You are a participant in another man's game, and most of us don't like to admit that. Black men cannot tell black women what to do because another man is telling our black women what to do. I keep telling y'all, bro, you got to wake up. This shit is strategically planned, man. Wake up, bro. Please wake up. And you will see exactly what's going on.
The church has got to accept some responsibility. Because we in here singing and shouting on Sunday morning. Let's get out here and go tell that young black boy and that young black girl, we gonna teach you how to love yourself more than somebody taught you how to hate yourself. Pull your pants up. Take your nasty pajamas off when you get up in the morning to go outside. Wish I had somebody to help me. Act like you got good sense. Talk like somebody's raising you. A whole lot of our problems are self-inflicted. White people ain't breaking in my house. I wish I had a witness here.
And the reason that's not going to work is because the very people that are making sure that our children sees nothing but what they want them to see has a bigger influence than you have. They even control you. You cannot go out and get a church without their approval, without going through their process, signing their paperwork. So just think about what you're going up against. They own everything. Hollywood, radio stations, TV stations, they own all the music, they own all the food, transportation. Everything around you is owned by these people. How can you go against those people? First of all, you must have the proper education so that you know how to properly approach this. Because you're going up against years and decades of money and influence of your own people. You can't even tell your own people what they should and shouldn't do because they're under the influence of what the ones at the top have told us all. That's hell to go through, bro. You must start over. You must start small. And you're going to have to shield them from the world of all this noise. Do you know what they did to the Amish people? You seen that TV show? They basically took the Amish people that we all know live off the land. They don't go by nothing that's machinery and none of that shit. They live off the land. But if you watch this show, it shows what the young Amish kids want to escape that living. They want Wi-Fi. They want internet, right? So basically what they're doing is they're destroying their culture and doing it publicly because they have an agenda, because they own TV stations, radio stations. They own all the publications. These are the things that paint the perceptions in people's heads, even yours. So when you think about this problem, it's way bigger than what people can imagine. This is why people do drugs. This is why people do the things that they do. And you might say, oh no, that's on them. There's so many examples of countries or places, zero violence. Why? Because they don't have a dictatorship. I keep telling y'all, bro, this shit is by design, bro. Y'all think the system broke? This shit ain't broke. This shit is going according to plan. Are you serious? And this is no disrespect to no one, or the church, the pastor, none of that. But we gotta call a spade a spade. Stop calling these kids or people that's under this scrutiny, right? Stop going to the victims of this shit. Go to the ones who's making sure that all you see on TV is big butts and big titties. All you see on social media is big butts and big titties. All you see is things that make people participate in the things that they participate in. You must understand, bro, these are victims, okay? So with that being said, hopefully you took some type of value from this video. And like I say all the time, man, in order for you to be found, you must first be lost. And this is what I mean. They're going to make sure you're lost. They're going to make sure you don't know what the hell going on. They're going to make sure you're doing everything according to plan. This is why people broke. This is why people go to church. This is why the preacher sell hope. This is why we give our money to the preacher to do what? We see the preacher pulling up in these fancy cars and things. You've been conditioned and programmed. Until you understand that, you will never escape your mental bondage. This is a hard truth for a lot of people. But I'm your big bro. I got to give it to you like it is. And I'm just scratching the surface, because these people have controlled us through every aspect you could think of, through colors. I told y'all about color psychology, frequency, patterns, belief systems, you name it. You locked and boxed. This is why these children don't mind getting up, going, spinning the block, and doing it to someone. You have to understand the devil is real. And it ain't no fucking entity under the ground. It's in you. They just know how to bring it out of you and make it a part of your life to where you can't even know the difference, bro. If you made it this far in the video, man, thank you so much. I love you. And all I'm saying is this, bro. You must identify the enemy. And they gave us government for a reason, because there's thousands of pillars of authority when it comes to government, to the point you don't even know who to contact when you have an issue, but they want to run your life. Okay? Think about that, bro. Anyway, man, it's your boy Papa Duck. I love y'all, man. Till the next video, y'all be great.